Hi everyone, I'm David Shepherd and welcome to our first session in the library. So my original idea around this was that I would read a book a month or analyze a book a month from an NLP modeling point of view and then share with you my discoveries, if you like, about what the values, the beliefs and the strategies of the book portrayed, so that each month you'd be able to take one of the key books in the personal development space and really absorb and really be able to change the results you were getting as a result of watching the video. And what we're now doing is something not expected, something quite different. And I'll tell you how it came about. I was working with one of my executive coaching clients, and he was having a situation in the business, director level in the business, which is a very uncomfortable situation for him, with another director of this organization. And this guy had managed to orchestrate or managed to influence the business, major worldwide business, in a way that was quite unbelievable on the surface of it, and quite unexplainable. And my client really wanted to get their head around it. And this book here popped into my mind, Power by Robert Greene. So I said, well, let's go through the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene to see if any of these have been used, either deliberately, consciously, unconsciously, whatever. And as we went through all the 48 Laws of Power, then what my client realized was, yeah, pretty much every single one of these 48 Laws of Power had been used. And was a major breakthrough. Not a comfortable breakthrough, but a major breakthrough for him as far as how these kind of things work. We could also look at it in the world of politics. We could look at it in the world of anything. So what I thought was, set myself a challenge, because one of the things I like doing with the I'm David Shepherd app is to set myself a challenge, was to do an analysis, a review, my thinking for the next 48 days, one law of power per day, which is not what I was expecting at all for sessions in the library, though I'm excited about it. Now, please understand, this is material which is going to be available in the app only. It's exclusive material. It will not be on Facebook. It will not be on YouTube. It won't be anywhere else. And there's a reason for that. It's quite controversial. The book Power, great book. I'm going to talk more about it in a moment. Is a fantastic book, and it will bring your stuff up. It will challenge you. It will challenge you on a values level. It will challenge you on a beliefs level. It will challenge you on an ethics level. And that's why I'm not going to put this out anywhere else, because really this discussion that I'm going to have with you, I really want it to be only with people that have the mental flexibility to be able to deal with that and understand why we're actually covering this material. Because there are laws of power in here that will go against your ethics. There are laws of power in here that will go against your values and your personal beliefs. They're against mine. And though the thing is, there's two ways of looking at this. One is, are we going to use these laws of power in a particular situation or circumstance personally? But equally, what my executive coaching client got out of this was a realization of what other people were doing. They hadn't spotted that because it was so far out of their own values and beliefs and ethics that they would never dream of doing this personally. so they didn't spot it coming their way or being used within the greater environment of the business, of the company. So I think this is a really valuable thing. It will test your flexibility. It will bring your stuff up. And though, what it will also do is, knowing these 48 laws of power, which most definitely exist and are being used, it will inoculate you against them being used against you, if that makes sense. Now, I'm going to be going through each of the laws in detail with my own personal perspective, my own personal experience of each of the 48 laws. This is the book. This is the full book. It's an excellent book. You won't need to get the book to understand the sessions in the library, because I'm going to go through in detail anyway. And if you're anything like me, you'll want to get the book. So I'm going to put a link in the app so that you can order the book. There's actually the full version, and then also there's the kind of like abridged, summarized version, which I know you'll probably, most of you will actually go ahead and buy and order. So every day I'm going to do one of these laws and talk about my thinking on it. Also, where relevant, my experience of it, as far as how those laws have been used, or attempted to use on me, and potentially how they're being used at any particular point in time in the bigger scale of things, like politics and the world in general. So it's a challenge. We will have a book, a law a day, for the next 48 days. So I'm really hoping that you get massive value out of this, and that you choose to join me each day. Although there'll be, you'll be able to pick them up. If you miss a day, it's fine. It'll be in the app. You'll be able to get it. That you get some major benefit out of it, either for yourself, increasing your flexibility, and also inoculating you against being on the effect side of somebody else's use of these laws of power. So welcome to my library for the first sessions in the library. I'm excited about this, a little bit daunted. 48 videos, 48 days, and I love that kind of thing though. So thanks for being here.